Hello, welcome back. Tenderloins with a side dish of vegetables and potatoes with red wine sauce. You heard me. Homemade red wine sauce, which I designed for this dish. But before we start, please feel free to share this video. Click like, subscribe, write comment down below. I will reply to it. Share some of your ideas. So, go nowhere. Let's create. So I have a small pot in here. I put a handful of small potatoes. See that little? Fit in my finger. They have little potatoes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the screen here because I'm going to boil the potatoes and then I'm going to steam carrots, which I peel, some French green beans, and some mushrooms. You can choose whatever you want, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to boil and steam. And keep it simple. So here I have a half a pound of tenderloins combined, a half a pound, and I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to use, you can use any type of salt. I'm going with the Himalayan pink salt. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm going to use a little bit of pepper. Do the same on the other side. A little bit of pepper. So I have my cast iron ready. I started with high heat to get it hot, lower to medium, because I know it's going to get smoky. Going to use an extra virgin olive oil. And I have a nice collection of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going Tunisians this time around. Going to put a little bit. Put this aside. And here comes the babies. And I'm going to try to cook this more in the medium rare parameter. This is hard. So I cook one side for 4 minutes. Look how beautiful, huh? And what I'm going to do, see how beautiful, 4 minutes on one side. Let me turn it around. Unsalted butter. This is magic. What I'm doing here is magic. I have a couple small pieces of garlic. I'm going to mince it on top. You have to go crazy. And just mixing it a little bit. You don't have to mix it fully. You put the other chunk there. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just have to be perfect. I have some thyme. Put a little bit of the thyme on top too. And what you're doing here is you're playing with the aromatics. Thyme is one of the most underestimated spices out there when it comes to aromatic and things like that. And then get that baby juices, that butter. On this other side, I do for about 5.5 minutes, maybe 6. Get them out. Let it rest for 5 to maybe 8-9 minutes. That's simple. So I have for this wine sauce that I'm designing myself, I had the pan at medium high. So a couple notches above medium. Let me move this out of the way so I can do some work here. I'm going to start with a cup of red wine, and I'm talking the drinking wine. I'm going with a merlot. You can go with whatever. I don't like cooking with cooking wine. I prefer wine that I will drink. The amount you can add more. I went with a cup initially just to have a good idea of what's going on. I have some aceto balsamico or balsamic vinegar, Modena style. That's about a cap. Let me put another cap on another. I'm going to add what I call a pinch of thyme. The thyme, see, I have a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit. Pinch of salt. I have a couple, maybe 3 garlic teeth. Actually 4. I might use 3 or 4. Going to mince them. Going to reduce the heat to a couple notches below medium. So what I'm trying to do is get the alcohol out here. See? If you feel that you need to add more wine, do so like now. Because it's better to have more than less. Let me see how. Now you can add, I say, about a tablespoon of sugar or sugar substitute. And I'm going to use a sugar substitute. I'm going to, to replace it with a stevia sugar, which is from the stevia leaf. But you can use sugar if you prefer. But if you're against sugar, just use a replacement. Start with a teaspoon. Give it a quick taste, and if you want it a little bit more in the sweet side, then you add a little bit more. It's up to you. And I did this for about 7-8 minutes. I'm using 2.5 tablespoon of the sugar replacement. Ready. And now it's time to put things together. Let's start by moving this steak. Tenderloins here. Add some of the nice looking vegetables. See how beautiful? You can add some potatoes. And now comes the sauce, the wine sauce. Just put a little bit, you don't do it overboard. See? Put a tiny bit on top of the steak, just a little bit. Turn it around. Look how beautiful. Perfect.